What's up guys, Shane Starnes here with Droid Modder X, and while I've been waiting for my replacement Galaxy Note 7, I've been using the Moto Z Force for the past couple of weeks. The Moto Z and Moto Z Force are Lenovo's attempt at a modular phone, and I really think they've nailed it with these devices. This is going to be my quick review of the Moto Z Force and modules. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, we'll talk about the design. Lenovo's really pulled off a unique look with the Moto Z and Moto Z Force. We have an all-glass front, metal frame, and a metal back, and this thing just looks stunning. The Moto Z Force, while being a little on the hefty side, is also one of the thinnest phones that is super manageable. This phone feels very luxurious in the hands. I don't even hate the chin on the front because it houses that awesome fingerprint scanner. The only qualms I have with this design is the lack of headphone jack. Of course, it does come with a headphone dongle, but who in the world can keep up with that thing? I've actually left mine behind at work, so I can't even show it to you guys. The power button on the right side of the phone is perfectly placed, and I hit it every time, but when I go for the volume rocker, I always seem to miss it. I hit volume down when I'm trying to hit volume up. It's just placed a little high for my comfort, and I wouldn't have minded if they had swapped that around and put maybe the volume rocker just below the power button or even on the left side of the device. Next up, we'll talk about the display. I'm glad that Lenovo decided to go with a 5.5-inch AMOLED QHD display. The AMOLED makes for a very bright, saturated, and colorful screen. It's not as hardcore as the AMOLEDs on Samsung devices. You still get that bit of saturation and the colors still pop on this AMOLED display. The rear-facing camera on this device is a 21 megapixel shooter with an f1.8 aperture, which means that you're able to blow up images super large, and there's lots of data, lots of information and detail. So even if you crop in an image, you're still gonna get super sharp photos even with a crop. The camera performs excellent in sunny, bright situations, but I found it to be a little lacking in low light situations. The low light camera mode makes you hold the camera super steady, and it makes it a little difficult to get sharp photos. There's gonna be a little bit of blur if you cannot hold the phone super steady in low light situations. There's still a little bit of noise in low light situations. I shot a couple of pictures when the sun had just went below the tree line, so there's still some light outside, and even with that little bit of light, you can still see lots of grain and noise in the photos. Pictures in bright situations, however, have just about no noise or grain, and they're very sharp and very colorful. They're not oversaturated like Samsung photos. You get more of a natural color scheme in those pictures. Performance on this device is second to none. Included is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor and 4 gigabytes of RAM. I didn't notice any lag or stuttering or slowdowns, no app closures or anything like that. Everything was real snappy and real smooth on the Moto Z Force. Battery life on the Z Force has been amazing. The included battery is 3,500 milliamp hours. Battery life has been amazing on this device. I'm easily able to get an entire day's worth of use out of that 3,500 milliamp hour battery. The fingerprint scanner on the Moto Z Force is absolutely amazing. It's one of the fastest and most accurate that I've ever used. As long as you press your fingerprint to the fingerprint scanner, it's gonna unlock your device every single time. It's also very quick to set up. This may very well be the fastest fingerprint scanner I've ever used. Now that we've talked about the phone, let's talk about the thing that you're really interested in, the Moto mods. My favorite day-to-day usage mod has been the Incipio battery mod. It gets me through the entire day. It's the only way that I can use the phone for 2 days straight without a charge. I just love the design of Moto mods in general, the fact that you can just slap them on the back without really having to line anything up. You just line up the camera and the magnet does the rest. It's just a great feeling removing and replacing Moto mods. The JBL speaker mod and also the InstaShare projector mod are also pretty awesome. The JBL speaker mod delivers nice, rich, loud sound. It's definitely better than the sound you get from the front-facing speaker. In all honesty, I'm glad that the speaker on the Moto Z Force is front-facing, but even then, it's not very loud. The sound that comes out of it is not very full. The JBL speaker mod solves all of that. Now, I have to say I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of the InstaShare projector, but I was very surprised by the results that I got. The image projected seemed very sharp. It actually got way brighter than I expected. I was really expecting a small picture that maybe you'd stand right beside a wall and everybody could see the picture without looking at your phone directly. but what it actually does is it gives you a humongous screen. You can seriously set this phone up and connect a Bluetooth speaker and watch an entire movie with your family. I really love where Lenovo is at now with modularity and the Moto mods. Lenovo's Moto mods just seem complete. They seem like a finished product. They just seem less beta than other modularity devices that we've seen in the past. And I think that if modularity could be done right, this would be how it's done. Anyways, guys, that has been my quick review of the Moto Z Force and Moto mods. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. You can find more of me at droidmodderx.com. Follow me on Twitter at droidmodderx. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.